Zhao Wei is one of China's best-known and most successful actresses. She's also directed films, sold millions of pop records, has 86 million followers on the social media site Weibo. But put her name into a Chinese search engine and you will struggle to find her. She has been erased from the Chinese internet. Kerry Allen is the BBC's China media analyst and can tell us more.
你要我做的事，我一定会做，不管你是骗我，或是不骗我。
Zhao Wei is one of China's biggest celebrities. She's a billionaire. She's got 85 million followers on Sina Weibo. That's China's version of Facebook or Twitter. She's an actress. She's a singer. She is one of China's most famous stars.
So how can she just disappear from the internet?
This has happened before in China. This was a big story back in 2018 that a similar celebrity, Fan Bingbing, just went missing for 3 months. This can happen, presumably if they're under investigation. And there's not really been a lot of clarity on why she went missing for 20 days. It has come out that in the last few days, she both wished a happy birthday to another star on Sina Weibo, and she's been spotted in her hometown in Anhui province. She can use her social media platforms, but there are still questions about why her name has been removed from a lot of her productions and why, if you search her name on China's version of Netflix, iQIYI or Tencent, you can't find any results. There are still questions whether or not she is under investigation for something. I mean, if you look at national newspapers like the Global Times, big influential newspapers, they're saying that she's scandal-ridden and she was criticised for wearing a dress that featured a Japanese military flag. And the fact that these reports are suddenly being highlighted again suggests that they've got problems with either something she's posted historically or that there is this wider clampdown at the moment on celebrities who are getting too big for their boots.
It's the thought of being young, when your heart's just like a drum, beating louder with nowhere to guard it.
There was something similar with K-pop, or at least the Korean pop band BTS recently. Is there a wider concern about celebrity culture?
There's been one star who's a big Chinese celebrity, Chris Wu, who has been accused of sexual assault, and it looks like he's going to face criminal charges at the moment. So a lot of fan clubs related to him have been taken down. But at the same time, you've also had a lot of K-pop fan clubs online, and these have hundreds of thousands of followers, suddenly be removed because of questions about them illegally raising funds.
So someone like Zhao Wei, can we just expect that she'll suddenly reappear, that all the material about her will suddenly reappear online?
With the case of Fan Bingbing back in 2018, it took 3 months for that to happen. So it might be that we hear about it in a few months' time. But yeah, she's still staying very quiet online.
And Kerry, is there something else rather than what individuals might have done, something to do with the whole celebrity culture that the Communist Party doesn't like?
Well, at the moment, I mean, there's always been this antagonism between celebrities being very influential and having a lot of steer on what young people like. And obviously, if you're a big star in general, you need to be slightly edgy and subversive. And that's difficult to do in China. So it's a reminder that the Communist Party does have overall power to decide who is popular in China amongst young people.
Kerry Allen.